How I got into the business is, it actually kind of fell into place. I ended up falling into a job with a computer consulting company as a recruiter. So I kind of helped match up people with jobs, which was really satisfying and interesting. And then as my husband and I were looking for our first house together, that company that I was working for at the time had gone through some corporate changes. I wasn't super happy. I still liked the idea of helping people with big life changes. And our real estate agent started talking with me about getting into real estate. They were really busy and they needed some assistance. And she said, if you ever want to get into real estate, it could be a really good fit for what you've already, for your skill set. And I made the leap about a year later, and that was now 19 years ago. What really has made me stick with this business and be successful has been grit and perseverance. I have a lot of processes in place that I've developed over the years with help from others, of course. I do everything with a checklist. Everything has a very specific order in which it's done for both buyers and sellers. And I think that having those processes in place has been invaluable to me. Over the 19 years that I've been in this business, I've seen a lot. I've seen a lot of change. The business has changed, the contracts have changed, the laws have changed, the market has changed. What I bring to the table is just that breadth of experience. I handle a pretty high volume of business every year, both buyers and sellers. My business has always been pretty evenly divided between listings and working with buyers. And so I think just having that depth of experience really has helped me. About 6 years ago, Ann Sandstrom joined me in my office. She's my transaction coordinator, and she's a former client of mine. I sold her and her husband their house probably 15 years ago now. It benefits my customers tremendously having Ann on board. She's handling all of the procedural stuff from start to finish, making sure all the T's are crossed, all the I's are dotted. She's my second set of eyes. She's my consulting board on marketing. She's just been invaluable. I think my very favorite thing about this job, hands down, has to be the look on my clients' faces when we find the one or when their house finally sells. Buying and selling homes is a very stressful process for people, whether it's a good situation or bad situation. I mean, people move for all different reasons, both happy and not so happy. It's stressful regardless of the emotion behind it. It is stressful. And so for me to be able to step in and handle that for them, really, truly, it's what keeps me here. It's the most satisfying part of my job, is to know that I've really helped somebody with one of the biggest, not only financial investments, but emotional investments of their whole lives. And I think that's why I stick with it.